Hello, I'm Adam Barralet and welcome to this special Crystal Connections video where we're exploring the celebration of the summer solstice. Now I have a pop question to start off this video. How many full moons are there in a year? If you answered 13, that's correct. Now, how many full suns are there in a year? The answer, 1, and that is on the summer solstice. This is considered to be the day when the sun is at its peak energy. Now this is when the axis of the earth is tipped to its final point and we have the longest day. The sun rises early in the morning and sets very late at night. Now the date that this happens each year will vary, but it's around the 22nd of June in the northern hemisphere and the 22nd of December in the southern hemisphere. And many different people that celebrate working in the cycles of nature and living in tune with the cycles of nature have seen this day as an immensely powerful day. So in this video, I'm going to explore some different ways that you might want to dive in and celebrate this time, and different energies that are really strong around this time, and how you can work with nature's gifts to utilize this time. The summer solstice peak is obviously on one particular day, but the 3 days leading up to that and the day after are also where this energy is heightened, and you can use this time to really bring in this really solar, yang, masculine, godlike energy. So, how do you celebrate the summer solstice, also known as the Midsummer or Litha? Well, I do a couple of different things. The first thing I do is I get up early in the morning before the sun rises, and I take this crystal outside. Sit there and I watch the sun rise, and then I leave this crystal out there in the sunlight for that entire day, from the sunrise all the way to sunset. Of course, we know with clear quartz it takes in whatever energy is around it and then amplifies it. So this becomes my solar crystal. Whenever I'm feeling a bit lethargic or I need to kind of call on that yang energy, this is my crystal to utilize and to use that for. So this can be a really nice thing to do. And it's really nice to watch the sunset and then gather your crystal as well. Now, because the summer solstice is associated with that full sun energy, this is when the masculine energy is at its best. So this is a really great time to focus on things such as exploration and expansion of your life. You could create a crystal grid about how you can step up in the next 12 months of your life and what you want to do that. Now, you can just put that on a nice table or somewhere in your house, or you can place it out in the sun and bring in that solar energy as well. Another thing I love to do is I love to plant it in a pot and put the grid on top of the pot, and then I charge some sunflower seeds with my intention as well and bury them in the soil, and so they germinate and bring added extra energy, reaching up to the heavens over the next few weeks and taking your intention out into the world as well. It's always a nice time to gather with loved ones at this time, so get some foods that are traditional of this time. Champagne and ale are traditional drinks. Citrus fruits are great. Summer squash is great. Or edible flowers are really great as well. Or anything else that around wherever you live is seasonal. Eating seasonal is, of course, being in time with nature as well. So get out there, celebrate the sun, get out there and get some sunshine as well. Charge up some crystals and make some crystal grids and take advantage of this yang energy. We normally take advantage of the full moon energy and do introspective stuff and magical stuff and intuitive stuff and focus on those more kind of magical crystals. This is a day of action. It's when the power of the earth is at its strongest. So this is a great time for you to start directing and channeling energy into how you want to expand in the physical realm. As this is a day when the sun is at its peak, the masculine energy or the yang energy is at its peak as well. It's a really good time to focus on your masculine side. Regardless of your gender, how do you feel about the masculine energy? If you have issues with it, it can tend to show up in your life in an inability to progress, go forward, expand, put yourself out there, be loud, and be abundant in different ways in life. This is a really great time to first of all honor the men in your life, such as your father and your male partner if you have a male partner, or any other men that have been instrumental in your life, and also to make amends with any men that you feel that you're not totally getting along with really well, and where it's causing some trouble in your life. This is a great time for you to also look at your masculine energy, and I'm going to talk about some crystals and some oils that you can bring in to work through that as you're kind of looking at this later in the video. But sit there and have some time to contemplate. Maybe as the sun rises or the sun sets, how do I feel about my masculinity? How do I feel about that masculine side of myself, and how is that manifesting in my world? Is it manifesting and flowing easily, or does there seem to be some stagnation? And what do I need to dive into to allow that flow to work a little bit better? Overall, there are 8 celebrations of the solar wheel of the year. There's the 2 solstices, the 2 equinoxes, and then what are considered the cross-quarter celebrations. And these happen exactly midway between a solstice and an equinox. Now, as you know, there are 7 chakras in the body, plus some extra ones above and beyond us. So I like to match 7 main chakras with 7 of the main festivals, with the 8th festival, known as Samhain or Halloween. This is where we focus on those extra chakras as well. So when it is midsummer, we focus on the solar plexus chakra. Now, I remember when I had to teach what the solar plexus chakra meant to some young children, and I said it's like our sun, and when it's underactive, we hide it away like we're shy, and when it's overactive, we shine and blind everyone with our bright light, and when it's just right, we shine brightly. And that's what we want to focus on while we're focusing on that real solar energy. So this is a really good time to check the status of your solar plexus chakra. And how do you do that? You can grab a pendulum or my pendant, and the first question you ask it is, show me the energy of a balanced chakra. Show me the energy of a balanced chakra. After a while, it should get a bit of a swing on it. So that is what a balanced chakra looks like, according to my pendulum today. Then you put the hand that you don't write with on your solar plexus chakra, and you say, show me the energy of my solar plexus chakra. Now don't worry about what direction it's swinging, just look at how much it's swinging. Mine today seems to be swinging a little bit less, so that would suggest it's underactive. So if it's underactive, you want to use some bright yellow crystals or things that have points on them. Things like citrine is a really great one, or yellow opals can be great, or Libyan desert glass. If it's overactive and there's too much energy there, we want to take some energy away, and fluorites, golden fluorite or yellow fluorite, or yellow calcite can be really good. If it's balanced, yellow tourmaline or yellow beryl, also known as heliodor, can be really good. Also, if it's balanced, you can go up to those really powerful yellow crystals. Any of your rarer bright yellow ones as well can be really nice. Golden dambrites and such can be great to work with there. But just follow your own intuition of what feels right for that chakra and really focus on that as well. Of course, another great thing to do to benefit and balance your solar plexus chakra is to get out in the sun. And what better day to do it than the summer solstice? Of course, this is a great time to cleanse any crystals that are associated with the sun and charge them up with that vibrant solar energy. What kind of crystals would I be working with around this time and even popping out to cleanse? Well, anything that you would associate with the sun. So typically, yellow, golden, or some orange crystals. Some of my favorites that come to mind straight away would be citrine, tiger's eye, golden dambrite, rutile is absolutely amazing, sunstone is great, carnelian is great, or any of that you feel are very vibrant and help to lift you up and inspire you and give you that motivation to get out there in the world. These crystals are great to wear around that time to really blend in with the energy of what's happening in the seasons, and if you've been using them a lot, then do put them out to cleanse. Remember though that some crystals don't like being out in the full sun for too long, so maybe to put them out for a few hours in the morning or a few hours in the evening, and that'll be the best way. They'll still get that cleansing of that powerful solar energy, but you won't damage your crystal and you won't have its colour fade over time. Of course, there are some amazing essential oils that are great to work with around the summer solstice. Traditionally, all citrus fruits are associated with the sun, and so citrus oils, there are so many. You've got orange, grapefruit, tangerine, clementine, lime, whatever you like kind of thing. Get them out and use them in different ways. If you've got some therapeutic or cooking grade ones, you can even cook some meals for your summer solstice feast. Now, other ones that I really love, frankincense. Frankincense, sometimes known as the king of the oils, really helps us to heal that divine masculine that I talked about before, and so bringing this in can be really great. You also want some oils that are about real boosting up your energy and your power and your vibrancy. ginger, and cumin can be absolutely amazing. I also love laurel leaf, which has a strong attachment to Apollo, who was a solar god. And my final one, which is a really beautiful one to maybe start your day with when you're watching the sunrise, is osmanthus. Osmanthus smells to me like peaches and apricots and has that real nice anticipation about what's to come as the sun rises upon the world and we reveal a brand new day. So maybe start your day with a bit of osmanthus in your hand and breathe that in, and incorporate frankincense and all these other oils with the citruses into your diffuser, aromatic dressing, and however else you like to use your essential oils throughout the day. Make an amazing summer solstice blend. If you've got a really cool one, pop it down in the comment section below and we can all give it a try on the next summer solstice. The summer solstice is an amazing time to celebrate all that is yang, masculine, and solar in this world. We give so much reverence in the magical world to the lunar, but of course we know that everything in life needs that balance. So this is a really great time to honor that side of ourselves and side of nature as well. I'd love to hear about how you celebrate the summer solstice, but leave a comment in the section below and tell us all about that as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm Adam Barralet. Blessed be.